Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Porsche Gt2 Rs, and welcome again to my channel. So, we are here today to basically display some of the wraps that I actually have, and yeah, we're going to show you guys that it basically is close to Need for Speed No Limit as best as I can make it, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Just so you guys know, I am going to be working on this car, the S2000, so this is going to be my next one to work on, and obviously I'm going to have to get rid of all the parts, but, you know, that'll be worked on in due time. So, without further ado, let's get down to the first one. Now, this car isn't just finished yet. Now, this is the F1 Mclaren. Now, I realized in my latest video that I tried to make, I actually did not have my microphone plugged in, so sorry if you guys didn't hear a word I said. So all I gotta basically do with this one is put the F1 in with the words McLaren. Also, as you guys can see, I did make it optional that you could have the actual roof instead of actually having the rear windows put in. You still can have the rear windows put in, it's just that it makes it optional and actually makes it so if you decide that this one's better, that you can choose this one if you feel like it. So I just made it an option for you guys to choose from, really. So I know most people don't do that, but, well, I'm different, so I'm not most people. Anyway, so this one will be available pretty soon, because considering the fact that it actually practically is done, it just needs the F1 McLaren on there, or McLaren F1, really. The next one, the Regera. Now, I have to say something about this car. Do not buy another engine for this vehicle. One, because you can't swap out the engine to any other vehicle. Now, EA, if you're listening, I'm pretty sure most of us want that actually to happen, because the car engine on this vehicle sounds absolutely horrendously awesome. But I'm sick and tired of having only this vehicle, because this one only works off of one gear. Sorry, but I don't like the Regera. So, I love the car the way it sounds, I just wish I could swap it out to a different vehicle. But as you guys can see, this was part of the Underworld Challenge on Need for Speed No Limit. Now, as you can probably see if you actually ever played the game and you actually earned this vehicle, you can tell it is damningly close. Now, making this vehicle actually took me only one day, surprisingly, out of compared to all the other vehicles. The other vehicles have at least taken me 3 days to officially do and actually make very damningly close compared to what I already had. So, the next one is the Pagani Huayra Bc. This one's one of my favorites. Now, this was part of the Daybreak Challenge. This one was very complicated in some senses to actually make, due to the fact that I wanted to make it a certain way and make it as perfect as possible, which evidently took up a lot more room than expected. You're only allowed so much memory to actually have on a wrap, and since it was actually going over, I actually had to take care of tiny little features that I wanted to do. Like, as you can see for the headlights here, the borders of them are actually orange, and it's kind of disturbing because they actually aren't in the game, and they're actually, the rest of it is carbon fiber, and I wanted to leave it that way, but I could only do it on the right side of the vehicle. It was so tiny of much space that I actually needed to get it to work, but I couldn't get it to work, so I had to just improvise. So that's the best that I could do. Next one, my favorite, the freaking Porsche Gt2 Rs. This one is one of my primaries, as you guys probably tell from most of my videos of Need for Speed. This one I do in a buttload of cop chases, and even during the day, this is probably one of my primary cars. This one's absolutely one of my favorites because blue is also my favorite, but not even that. But I used to be a big Porsche fan when I was little, so I like the classic ones better, but this one didn't look too bad to me. Even the Porsche GT3 looked ugly, and I don't understand why to me, but it's damningly close, yes, but it just it just doesn't look right to me, so I'm a little confused with myself, just probably as much as you are. And the last one that I have available now, just so you know, I did have to work with the center bars right there, and as you can see, I know you can actually see them overlapping each other, but if I didn't make them overlap, they would have a gap, and that would make it even worse to actually see. Other players do have versions of this wrap as well, and I actually did, at a point, have the word Devil's Run, and actually made that myself by hand, and it actually looked legit. I don't know why I got rid of it. I swear to God, I was so stupid. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it, but I did. So as you can tell by me actually being able to do this, I should be able to make the words Mclaren F1 perfectly. And if I don't, then I'll probably just publish it as it is, and then you decide whether you want to put Mclaren F1 on there. But yeah, so I'm going to tell you guys basically how to find these wraps, starting off with this car, because, well, it's the last one we started with anyway. So you just go to Customize, Wraps, and then you'll go to Community, but for me, I'll actually have to go to Library in order to find it. Now, I actually have mine published here. So these are what most of them are actually going to look for. Now, in Need for Speed No Limit, it's not the Acura, or Acura, I don't know how you properly pronounce it, forgive me, but, you know, the NSX. It's actually for the Honda NSX in Need for Speed No Limit, but this car is the closest damn thing, and I mean they are literally spitting images of the vehicle that you can get to that actually looks like this vehicle. Now I'm going to show you how to actually get to the wrap. So if you ever do lose what vehicle it is, as you can see on the picture there, I put it as close as I can to it so you can actually read it even down there. But if you can't read it, just make sure you're looking at the right side of the vehicle if that's distinctly what you're looking for. But this would be exactly the wrap that you're pretty much looking for. So, you know, just sit there and apply it and all that, and you actually have it in your inventory. So then at that point, all you got to do is delete the top wrap. Or if there's writing, delete the writing as well as the top wrap. And as you guys can see, it's actually being published. Oh hey, there's my Devil's Run. Okay, so I made this one still the legit one. What the hell's wrong with me? Yeah. It looks like it still needs a little bit more work, I can actually tell. But this is what I published. And I probably shouldn't have, but I did. So that's it, pretty much. So it's basically for all vehicles of the Need for Speed No Limits. Now, I've said I'm still working on the F1, so I won't be publishing that one yet. I did not publish the SC2000 either, because I have not even actually worked on that one. But as you guys can see, I still have 0 downloads for even these vehicles themselves. Let's try to help getting this trending. If you guys want to help out, just download it and it'll basically start trending. Excuse me. That way other people can actually, you know, see, oh, it's actually probably a good wrap, maybe I should actually pick it. So, or maybe you're not even a Need for Speed No Limit fan, or even you don't even have the game in general and you really much don't even care. It's just letting you know they're pretty cool looking wraps. So still might want to try and download it anyway. So anyway, guys, I realized also that everything's been a little hectic. I mean, everybody dealing with situations of the coronavirus and all that, and I hope you guys remember to wash your hands after having contact with other individuals and such like that. Just remember to keep clean. I know hand sanitizer is actually pretty well gone, but you know, just try not to, you know, spread it around, touch it, but you know, that's what evidently social distancing's for, but I believe that to be a sham. I just really think we shouldn't be able to touch one another, rather than sit there and be like, oh, you can't stand next to the person. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to my channel, because I make videos such as this. I try to make more videos frequently, but evidently I just really didn't have the time to make anything recently, so it kind of got in the way. So I'm unfortunately sorry about that situation, but I did try to get this video out to you guys like a long while ago. Now EA, just remember, I swear, get this vehicle to be able to engine swap. Like, you can buy another vehicle engine for the same car, but you can't swap it out with any other car. Now also, another warning to everybody else that is thinking about buying this car and engine swapping it to another vehicle, such as the Pagani Huayra Bc, which was what I was planning on doing. You can't engine swap it at all to any other vehicle. You'll just buy another engine for the Regera, and not only that, but the Regera's engine cost an extra $200, or I think it was $400,000 in this game, and it's totally not worth it if you can't trade the engine to anything else, which is the whole idea of engine swap. And also, there are certain other vehicles where you buy a certain engine of that vehicle and you still can't swap them out. I think that needs to change. I think you need to be able to change or purchase any engine, really, from any vehicle, and it needs to be made available. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me, so I'm out, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video, because I sure as heck enjoy making them. Anyway, guys, I'm Demo, and I'm